Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. So, Luz and Maxwell both dropped comments on some of my recent weapon testing videos asking us to check out the AK-74 after its most recent buff. Now, the buff wasn't anything game-breaking, just a few attachment tweaks and a slight boost to the rapid-fire fire rate, which means we should be seeing a bit more DPS across the board. So today, we're taking the AK-74 through the early rounds, getting it to Pack-a-Punch Tier 3, upgrading it to Legendary Rarity, breaking down the DPS, and then taking it all the way to round 55 to see how it holds up at the Zombies health cap. If you've been enjoying the weapon testing series so far, then do me a favor, smack that like button, subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and if you want more videos like this one, then drop a comment saying Elemental Pop. Now, before we hop in, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO, you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. Well, we made it to Shattered Vale, and as you guys can see, we've got the good old AK-74. Alright, so first things first, in regards to ammo, as you guys can see, we've got 60 rounds in the mag and 300 in reserve for a total ammo count of 360 rounds, which is definitely a significant amount. In the fire rate department, we do have rapid fire equipped on this build right now, so we've got an RPM of 723, which is actually pretty impressive. However, in terms of damage, we are currently doing 159 per crit. Oh, dude, let's go. We are one-tapping zombies out here. Hell yeah. And 27 per body shot. Definitely some nice numbers. All right, let's get that Rampage Inducer going just so we get through these early rounds as fast as possible. And hopefully, we'll have enough salvage to go for Uncommon Rarity when we make it to the mansion. Now, the AK-74 is actually one of the few weapons here in Black Ops 6 Zombies that gains a secret ability post-Pack-a-Punch. Now, the ability is, for those of you who played Black Ops 2 Zombies, you'll know that the AN-94 got that Hyperburst ability. It basically gets that same ability. So every time you pull your trigger, you're going to fire 3 shots instead of just 1. Definitely a nice ability. And I will say the AK-74 is one of my favorite weapons to just spawn in with, because it's honestly solid prior to Pack-a-Punch, and once you get this thing Pack-a-Punched, it absolutely cooks everything. But don't worry, you guys will see. We'll see how the AK holds up at health cap in a while. Ooh, we got a little nuke back there. Hold on, let's pop that. Throw a decoy quickly. Pop a little tactical diffusion. Awesome. There we go. Easy 4,000 essence. And of course, we have to reload. And there we go. Now we can farm some headshots as well. Damn, dude, we're already at 10,000 essence. Let's go, baby. Some extra salvage back here as well. Dude, we are so close to Uncommon Rarity. We're just 50 salvage away. Are you serious, dude? None of those Zombros could have dropped one more There we go. Okay, we got it from the white Janus box. Nice. Little Toxic Zombro round incoming, which is perfect to test numbers. So let's quickly go for Uncommon Rarity. There we go. Come on, Toxic Zombies, spawn in for me. Want to test some numbers? There we go. So we are now doing 238 per critical. Let's go. And 40 per body shot. Nice. Again, nothing too crazy, but definitely a solid weapon nonetheless. Okay, ammo is looking kind of scary. Of course, we ran out of ammo. All right, Toxic Zombro, come on. There we go. One more time. Nice. We got him. We got him. Too easy. And pick up that max ammo. There we go. So, like, here's the question. Since we have so much essence, do we just buy, like, Jug now already, or do we just prioritize upgrading the weapon? Yeah, let's just prioritize Pack-a-Punch for the time being. We might as well. Okay, now we need to go through here so we can kill that maintenance worker zombie up there, just so we can get that fuse from him. This guy right here, there we go. Thank you for the fuse. All right, and there we go. Got the circuit board. Very nice, very nice. Pop a little energy mine right there. All right, come on, let's repair the fuse box without going down. There's a bunch of zombies coming in. All right, let's flip that switch as well. Awesome. Now we can lure them all outside. Oh, damn, dude. 48 HP. Nice. We survived, though. We survived, okay? It was all calculated. I knew exactly what would happen there. Trust me. A little gobblegum's been awarded as well, and we now have access to the main frame, which means we can go for pack 1. Hell yeah. We've also got more than enough essence for it. All right, and there we go. Pack 1, uncommon rarity. Now, first things first, we've got 90 rounds in the mag with 450 in reserve for a total ammo count of 540 rounds, which is definitely a significant increase right there. Okay, now let's just quickly swap over to single fire to explain the secret ability. So as you guys can see, once again, we've got 90 rounds in the mag. So now I'm just going to tap the trigger once. And as you can see, that dropped to 87. So you're firing 3 shots at a time with each complete trigger action, if that makes sense. So yeah, very much like the AN91st Hyperburst ability in Black Ops 2. Okay, and in terms of damage, we're doing, 495. Hold on. Let's test that again. Yeah, 495 per critical and 93 per body shot. Let's go, dude. This thing right here is absolutely cooking. Beautiful. Take care of the last 2 Zombros right here. Let's pick up that salvage. And would you look at that, we also have enough to quickly go for rarity, and after that, we're literally only 4,000 essence away from pack 2, dude. That is insane. All right, and there we go. Pack 1, rarity. Let's just quickly wait for insta-kill to expire here. Nice. We are now doing 660 per critical and 124 per body shot. Brother. Yeah, this thing is mowing down zombies. As you guys can see, that right there is why I love spawning in with the AK-74. It's solid in the early rounds, and once you get this thing pack-a-punched, it absolutely cooks everything. Take that little nukerino right there as well, and we are 265 essence away. We are so close to pack 2 already. Round 10, 8 minutes in. So yeah, even round completion time's on point. Okay, we got enough for pack 2. Let's head downstairs. Calm down, Zombros. Calm down. All right, and there we go. Pack 2, rarity. We are now doing 248 per body shot. Multiply that by 3, of course, thanks to the ability, and 1,320 per critical. Dude, this thing is frying everything. Let's go. I mean, come on, boys. You gotta love the AK-74. Such a good weapon. What's it called, Puspa? Oh, Rasputin's Rebuke. Нет. Автомати Kalashnikov. Little toxic Zombro round coming in. Let's go, baby. Hey, give me that max ammo. Thank you very much. You know what? Let's quickly head over to the main room of the mansion and maybe consider going for Jug. We're on round 13. We already got this bad boy to pack 2, so we are frying everything. It's not like we need an upgrade right now, so yeah, might as well. You know what? Let's also go for Speed Cola. Or do we go for Quick Revive? It's a tough one. Reload speed's honestly not too bad on this thing. Hold on, let's check it out one more time. Yeah, it takes it. Yeah, let's go for Quick Revive. We'll probably get Speed Cola in a second as well, though. Might as well start perking up now already. Do we? Yeah, we've got more than enough essence to get Speed Cola as well. Let's go, baby. Break that box as well. Get some extra salvage. Go. Hey, let's go a little Sam trial. Okay, let's go for the Sam trial first, because who knows? We might get Speed Cola from it. Probably not, I'll be honest here, but you never know. Would be cool if we do. All right, let's go ahead and activate that. There we go. And stand still. Stand still. Okay. Let's quickly climb up here and boom. That'll have to do. You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Nice. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is the play right here. Hold on. Let's drop down. We need to reload. Stop moving for a second. Fry these boys. There we go. 35 out of 35. That was the play right there with those boxes. Okay, fingers crossed we get something decent here. And okay, we got Death Perception. We got Critical Eye on Death Perception, which makes it so some of our body shots might end up being criticals, which is, you know, pretty good. increases DPS ever so slightly, since of course not every shot fired is going to be critical. Well, especially not prior to getting Deadshot Daiquiri, right? Ooh, hold on, we've got more than enough for Epic Rarity. There we go, Pack 2, Epic Rarity. We are now doing 1,985 per critical. Hold on, 1,990 on that one. 1,980. Okay, so it's like 1,980. Let's just say 1980 and 327 per body shot. I think that was. We'll need to test some numbers there again. All right, so 372 on the body, 1980 on the critical, 1980. Okay, 1980 seems consistent, and 372 per body shot. Definitely some really impressive numbers. So yeah, as you guys can see, the AK-74 absolutely cooks zombies. Hold on, we also have an Elder Disciple back there. Damn, I'll be honest though, we don't even have decoys. I was about to throw a decoy so we can focus on him, so we might need to actually clear out the majority. Oh no, and we're out of ammo here now too? Damn. Alright, let's quickly do that. There we go, and let's also quickly hit the arsenal and go for Lightmend. There we go, just so we do some more damage to that guy. All right, there's the Elder Disciple, and 2,970 per critical. Let's go, baby. Absolutely obliterated the Elder Disciple there. Yeah, I am pretty impressed by this thing. And guess what, boys? We're just 10,000 essence away from pack 3. We are so close. We also didn't end up going for Speed Cola, but I don't feel like running all the way back there, even though, as you guys see right there, I might need to consider it, since that slow reload might get us caught in some awkward situations. Ooh, a little max ammo for us there as well. Let's go. But yeah, we're on the final stretch now, boys. We just need to get to Legendary Rarity in pack 3. Another max ammo right there. Let's go. Another Elder Disciple right there. That's a bummer. Can't really take care of him. It's kind of a shame that we don't have... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Almost went down there. That was not good. There we go. Good thing we actually have quick revive. Come on, let's take care of him. And did we? Yes, we did. Okay, Elder Disciple is gone. Nice. Bunch of salvage and stuff back here as well, dude. Let's also take that nuke real quick because we have enough to go for pack 3. Let's head downstairs. All right, and awesome. There we go. Pack 3, Epic Rarity. We're now doing 3,000. Hold on. 3,960 per critical. Let's go. Let's hit that again. Yep, 3,960 and 744 per body shot. So yeah, as you guys could see, we are clapping everything with the AK-74. Yeah, there's just something about this weapon, dude. Such a good gun. Oh, and by the way, not sure if I mentioned it already, but the secondary weapon of choice is going to be the good old GPMG right here. I'm just kind of waiting for it to go to Legendary Rarity. So yeah, just so we don't need to waste essence on that. But yeah, once we're done testing numbers at pack 3 Legendary, I will be buying that just to get through rounds as fast as possible. Because once again, we are taking this bad boy to round 55 to see how it performs at health cap. Alright, so the next investment we're going to make is definitely a 3-plate, but we're still a ways away from that. We still need like 4,200 more essence. Alright, we got the essence, Let's quickly go for the 3-plate, and there we go. Nice. Feel a lot safer now. Alright, we're on the final step of the grind here though, boys. We are 1,900 salvage away from Legendary Rarity, so we should get there in no time. Damn, boys, we are so close. We're literally just 600 salvage away. Come on, we're gonna keep like a handful of zombies alive towards the end of this round, since we're also on round 25, which means the Wonderfizz spawned in downstairs, so we can finally go for Deadshot Daiquiri and all that good stuff. Alright, that's the last few zombies right there. Damn, no extra salvage from them. Okay, we'll keep that final zombie alive and break some boxes down here, because who knows, we might be able to go for Legendary Rarity soon. Come on, there's gotta be some boxes back. Yep, there we go. There's a box right there, and it's a vermin, of course. All right, let's also quickly go for, okay, so we'll take some of that, definitely some of that as well. Nice, nice, nice. Let's break that box, and of course we get the essence bomb from that one. That box there, and it's another vermin, damn. Okay, wait, hold on, 4,573 per critical, I'm pretty sure. That's kinda crazy. Fire rate on this thing is wild right now too, though, dude. Let's go. Oh, brother, we are cooking everything. Hold on, we do need to get some ammo, though. Okay, hold on. We also got that parasite to turn, which is perfect, but we also need to... Yeah, no, we don't have enough essence. Damn, dude, I was thinking we could go for elemental pop and then test the max criticals on those guys. But yeah, dude, 4,573 per critical to normal zombies. Definitely rather impressive. Okay, we can run in here. And okay, let's actually throw a little decoy right there. And nice. Pack 3, legendary rarity. We're now doing... Oh, damn, dude. I can't even see the number. It's like 6,100 and something. There we go. 6,098. 6,098 per critical. Let's go. Alright, so considering we're hitting 6,098 per critical, we've also got an RPM of 1,033 thanks to double tap, since it increases the RPM by about like 43%. So yeah, if we multiply 17.23, which is our rounds per second based on our RPM, multiply that by 6,098, so we've got a max critical DPS of 105,068 with the AK-74. So definitely not the highest DPS we've tested, but it gets the job done. So yeah, now we just need to test the max critical towards the Elder Disciples whenever that guy decides to spawn in, since we now have elemental pop as well. But yeah, no, fire rate is kinda crazy on this thing right now. Alright, I heard that Elder Disciple spawn in. Where is he? He's probably back there somewhere, I think. Is he? No, where is that? Oh no, he's in the banquet hall. Okay, let's come around here, throw a little decoy, and max critical is 10,672. So yeah, if we do like a DPS calculation in terms of only hitting criticals on Elder Disciples, our oh my god, our DPS would be 183,729. Which, yeah, that is pretty impressive right there. We absolutely annihilated that guy. So yeah, we saw the AK-74 performs in the early rounds. We see how she performs when she's fully pack punched and upgraded, as you guys see on screen right now. It has no issues cooking Elder Disciples, as we just verified. Now, the only thing left to do would be to take the AK-74 all the way to round 55 to see how she holds up at the zombie's health cap. So, I'll see you guys as soon as I'm there. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We just made it to round 55, which means we are now up against round 100 health cap zombies. And as you guys can see, we are still cooking these boys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, around, let's say maybe round 45 or so, I definitely noticed this thing drop off significantly, but it can still definitely hold its own. As you guys see, like, we've been using this spot right here next to double tap, so the only thing we need to do from time to time when it gets too crowded is just quickly, you know, flip around to do a bit of movement, that's all. And good old GPMG as a secondary, so whenever that lightning strike triggers, it, you know, deletes their helmets, which means we can just hit those criticals immediately and don't need to worry about cracking the armor first. So yeah, that combo right there has been amazing. Little doppelgast right there. As you guys could see, cooking doppelgast is no big issue either. Let's actually move out front so we can call in that Exfil later on a bit faster. And of course, just so we have some more space to actually train these zombies around, because I mean, that spot back there is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best spot to be at health cap. Yeah, dude, I mean, just look at her go. Even the armored zombies go down pretty quick. Ammo hasn't been much of an issue with this thing either, I'll be honest with you. We have had to buy ammo from time to time, but like nothing too crazy, just like a normal, decent weapon, right? Nice little horde of zombies behind us. Let's see. Okay, so just from shooting that little bit right there, as you can see on screen, we racked up a bunch of kills. So it's definitely getting the... Oh my god, I did not expect that to happen. Let's maybe quickly hit the quick revive machine back here. But yeah, dude, this thing is definitely cooking zombies. There we go. Got the quick revive. Very nice, very nice. Just not sure what I should give this thing as a final rating. Like, so far, I'm thinking to give this like a 8 out of 10, to be honest. It's not the best assault rifle in the game, of course, but it definitely holds its own. Or holds its own. No armor plates anywhere for us today, huh? Got another doppelgas right there. Big 10,600 per critical. Oh, we got another one right there as well. And almost cooked him. Okay, let's get some distance. Turn around again. And there we go. He's gone. So yeah, definitely a solid weapon right here. Like I said, I think an 8 out of 10 is going to be a fair rating. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think based on what you're seeing on screen right now. But yeah, I'd say 8 out of 10 is definitely a fair rating for the AK-74. And that's a final zombie right there, dude. That's crazy work. All right, let's buy some ammo real quick and call in the Exfil. So yeah, we saw how this thing performs in the early rounds. We saw how she does when she's fully pack-punched and upgraded. And she can definitely hold her own at health cap. So the only thing left to do is to see if we can pull off an Exfil using only the AK-74. And normally we should get an Elder Disciple to spawn in for the Exfil here. Prior to the Reloaded update, it used to actually sometimes be an amalgam, which never really made sense to me. But, dude, what did we... Okay, yeah, we got an Elder Disciple. Nice. We saw the effect. Where is that guy? Yo, I'm okay. He's all the way back here. Let's quick... Okay, we insta-killed him. Nice. That works. Awesome. No complaints for me. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, dude. And as you can see, almost 2,000 per armor damage shot right there, which is really nice to see. It's actually similar to the... What gun is it that I'm thinking of? It's an AR, does a lot. Yeah, GPR 91. In terms of armor damage, it really reminds me of that. In general, it's kind of like that, to be fair. It's like a super reliable AR. Good amount of ammo, decent mobility for an AR. Really nice armor damage as well, because that's what holds a lot of other weapons back, I feel like. It's just the armor damage, because when you're going into the higher rounds or like health cap region, you'll have so many armored zombies running around that if your weapon's not doing a lot of armor damage, you'll be on the struggle bus. Final Zombra right here, and there we go. Successful Exfil. Let's get in the chopper. Nice. 4,300 eliminations, 1,443 criticals, round 56 in an hour and 2 minutes. That's some really good round completion time right there, dude. What? Okay, I knew it was fast. Didn't quite think it was an hour and 2 minutes. That's crazy work. So yeah, I mean, that speaks for itself right there as well. The fact that we got to health cap that fast is kinda wild. No ray gun Mark II is a secondary, mind you. We only had that GPMG, which absolutely cooked as well. Hey, got a couple gobble gums, nothing too crazy. Arsenal accelerator, anywhere but here, and cashback. Not bad. Alright, now in terms of the build for the AK-74, we went with the Kepler Microflex, but that's just, you know, personal preference. It's my favorite optic to use in general. Then we have the suppressor, just for some added salvage drop chance. You don't really need the monolithic suppressor because it's an AR. The only time I'd use a monolithic, to be honest, would be like a shotgun, maybe even a pistol, depending which pistol. I think the Grakova I'd recommend using it on, since that got a damage range nerf. But yeah, for this thing, just go with the normal suppressor. CHF barrel to maximize critical damage output, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 3 of course, commando rare grip, light stock, and rapid fire to maximize DPS. Speaking of which, let me pull up the second monitor here. So our DPS was... Oh, damn. Okay, so it was 183,792 for Elder Disciples and stuff. And let's just do a quick DPS calculation here for normal. So it's like 105,000 DPS for normal zombies, which isn't too bad. Now, do keep in mind that calculation's based on like 100% critical damage only. which is not realistic at all, but it's just the maximal potential DPS, let's put it that way. So yeah, definitely a solid weapon nonetheless. Better than I thought it was going to be, I'll be honest with you. We got through that health cap round at a crazy rate, which I did not expect, but yeah, that's the AK-74 for you. Final rating, solid 8 out of 10. So yeah, go ahead and drop a comment down below if there's a specific weapon or build you guys want to see me check out. So like, let's say you have a build for the CR56 AMAX, go ahead and drop all the attachments you use on your build down below and I'll use your build and give you a final rating for that as well. Of course, take it to health cap too. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with the best strategies here in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are, and as always, goodbye.